What's up Poke fans, Pokemon Trainer X here with the next episode of Pokemon Empire. Last episode we did our second gym battle, which was against Rose. After that she tried to plan her escape, but North captured her, and well, to be fair, she tried to run off, and Luther had double crossed her, and the whole time was working for Ethel, and the whole plan all along was she was going to be the scapegoat for the distribution of the soulless mushroom drug. So she basically got framed. There was a letter that was written to her basically explaining it all, and even though we knew it was Ethel, we'd already spoken to her, and basically she was saying that even though she didn't agree with it, it was for the a bigger cause. And when North asked us about it, we had the option, a couple of different options, but we just decided to tell him that we had no idea who'd be behind it. North then decided that we would be a bit too much of a target with the fact that the rumours were going around of there being an heir to the throne from the old king Tobias. So he sent us to go and see an old friend of his called Demetrius, which is where we're going to go now. Between episodes though, I did a little bit of grinding because I caught some new Pokemon. I got a Farfetch'd. I think I caught about 6 of these to eventually get a decent one. So I got Duelist, which is its hidden ability, and one with actual decent attack IVs. But yeah, we got a Leak, which increases its critical hit ratio, and then obviously Aircut itself's high crit ratio anyway, so every critical hit you get a defense and special defense boost. So it's pretty good. And I also caught a Ledian with Skill Link, because this gets, I think it's three multi-hit moves by the time you get to level 30, and apparently it absolutely wrecks the next gym battle we're going to have, which will be Demetrius. So yeah, let's head on out, see where we're going. Illyria, that's where we're going. Now I have seen some sort of videos of this, and I think we're going to be here for quite a few episodes because there's a lot of jobs you have to do. Right, you hear a strange voice inside your head. You grow like crops but never change descent and war your sprouts and grains. Interesting. I must be dreaming again. Wait, isn't that the champion and Isaiah? Did this actually happen? Equal opportunity rights. Is Rob really buying that tourist shit? Why would he take a job from those pasty-faced bastards to overthrow this dumb country's king? The hell it matters if we kill him or not. This country's been fucking us for generations. You think it matters who's running it? Everyone in this country sees us as outsiders, always being that way. They've always tried to keep us down. They exploited my gran Pappy for their own gain, and I'm telling you, this type of hateful shit don't change overnight. But what if it's true? This citizenship thing, our ancestors never had anything like that offered to them before. We could own our own land, I could have a business here, and hell, this place has parks, shows, cities, things we've never even seen before in Europe. All the travelling, fighting, all the families just trying to survive day to day. Even if it's hard here at first, Hellions haven't killed our people in droves. All we see back home are families raiding and killing each other. It never ends. The Guanis, the Halabs. How could this be any worse than that? Who cares? We're getting paid to butcher 10-year dogs. What could be better than that since when did politics start mattering so much? Leave all that tourist shit to the cheap. Me, I'll keep my blade sharp and my mind's retrained. You should all just be waiting to see what the job is. Remember your pride in who you are as a working. Everyone lock it up back there, chief's ready. Take a look around, lads. Farmland as far as the eye can see. Yeah, it may look prettier than any we've got back home, but don't be fooled. We are in a war zone. Helen has already taken the 3rd Division on a recon mission. By the time they get back, I want Atri as perimeter secured. Do we have a line of communication established with the Tellian revolutionaries yet? Chief, we have a line, yeah, but why are we even fighting for this same guy? He couldn't even pay half of the contract up front. I'm not putting my life on the line for the same people who had my parents working these very fields near 100 hours a week just for table scraps. Look, this country can burn for all I care. Can these guys even win the war? Why not get on the king's good side and serve that same traitor up to him on a platter? God knows he'll pay us more anyways. Good questions, brothers. Listen, we aren't fighting for anyone but ourselves, and this contract with Zane is more than a payday, it's an audition. This Zane character, this wasn't his first time begging for us to fight for him. He's desperate, truly desperate. That's why he couldn't afford to pay even half the rate I finally got him settled on. Now we'll be in our debt, and debt far more so than money is power. These Tellian kings have turned their backs on us and betrayed agreements with Urak at every turn. Why? Because we had no power to stop them. But that ends with Tobias, and this entire country will know that we, not some desperate band of revolutionaries, were their saviours. After we dispose of this dreadful king, we'll have all the leverage with the new government. Uraki will no longer be looked down on by any Tellian. Because no king, no knight, no soldier from the country looks down on others will ever be a match for the Uraki mercenary. Brothers, you have my word on that. How can you be so sure we'll have a seat at the table? Our ancestors fought alongside Tellians many times before and they always went right back to the mines and cornfields. Those power fuckers always find a way to take everything away from us. I say we kill the king and this Zane and all his cronies too. I have a baby and a wife back home. I don't care what kind of guarantees they're offering, it's just not worth it, so I'm going back. Like everyone's bailing on it. Won't stop any of you from leaving, but before you do, listen well. When raiders and diseases obliterated your villages, who was it that reached out to you in your time of need? Together we went from serfs and subjects to warriors of honour. Fighting side by side, we made enough to secure territory, raise our families out of poverty, and begin healing from years of unjust treatment. When Tellians arrived trying to steal away the land that was rightfully ours, who led the skirmishes that drove them away? I never took the glory for myself, but shared it with all of you, to bring prosperity and glory to all of Urak. Brothers, I drink from the same wells and take the night watch just as you do. I sacrifice and bleed just as you do. But after this contract, this war, there will be no more funerals, no more marches, no more senseless bloodshed of our people. We will forever be remembered by the story sages back home as the ones who ushered in the Uraki Golden Age. Now then, if you still wish to return home, tell your children that Rob Casper is fighting for their future. They'll be able to go to school and befriend children of all colours and creed because of my actions. Tell them that moments before we change this world forever, you abandoned him, leaving him and your fellow brothers to die in foreign lands. So go on, get out of my sight. Uraki 1st Division, what is your response? To the last Pokemon, to the last man, to the last person we fight. I mean, I'll give him his credit, he's got a good speech. I'm just not looking forward to eventually having to battle him and his Mewtwo. Hey, hold on a second, are you X? Okay, good, got word from Captain North you'd be coming. Major Demetrius is currently busy with something important, but I'll make sure he knows you've arrived. For now, go ahead and wait in the saloon over there to your right. North insisted that you're supposed to keep a low profile, so you best do just that. Right then, are we healed? Yeah. Right, let's get this show on the road. This is the place on the road. This is a pretty cool local ceremony. To find someone else to help Octavius is spiting. Talk about a plug. You troublemakers have been scaring off my regulars. If you don't get up and leave, I'm calling the sheriff. Shut your trap, Gramps. This is the only bar in town and we're off duty, so we ain't leaving anytime soon. You city boys have no manners, that's not how we talk to our elders around here. I'm sorry, were you talking to me, fellas? Ungrateful little hicks, all of you. Look, none of us want to be in this backwater town, but we have a job to do. So if you want these next few weeks to go smoothly, don't get on our nerves. Hey Marshall, forget him, look what we got over here. So, hey, what's a dome like you doing in a dump like this? Just trying to drink my coffee and read my book in peace, so I'd really appreciate if you didn't call me, or bully any of these nice people. Hey Thomas, leave that poor girl alone, no need to go harassing every gorgeous redhead you bump into. There now darling, there's no need for the stone face. Say you can do all the reading you want back at my place. Actually it ain't too far if you're... It burns. Hot. She just burned him. Oops, look like I spilled my coffee. Maybe you'll listen the next time I tell you not to interrupt someone while they're reading. You little bitch, you're gonna pay for that. These uniforms are dry clean only. But damn, I bet those fancy earrings of yours will cover that no problem. Don't you touch me, hey, stop it. Oh, thanks for making a spot for me there, don't mind if I do. Ooh, seat's still warm too. This geezer's a creep. Like a proper creep. Save just because I don't want to like wipe out or something and I end up having to go all the way back, so I'm going to save this girl. You couldn't leave well enough alone, huh kid? Hope you have good insurance. Thomas has got to hit the pockets. Why is prison really accept a good bar without the liquor? Power up punch. Really do with us. That won't too bad then. Lumber. Hang on a second, you're not ground type. Why are you helping me? You don't even know who I am. Shut your little whore mouth, Fred. Looks like I had to teach this chump what happens when you mess with us. This guy's rude, man. I certainly didn't see that coming. Certainly isn't going to plan. but without speed. Right, this should crit. Yep, and then we'll get the boost. So we're running. Fine asshole, we'll get our boost somewhere else next time. Just know you're on our blacklist now. Let's get the hell out of here, boys. You scared him off? We can finally have some peace and quiet around here again. 3 cheers for we don't know your name. X, then 3 cheers for X. You're a lifesaver, young gun. Tell you what, next round's on the house. Let's celebrate, everyone. Oh, we've got Cinnabar whiskey. Yeah, 3 cheers for X. Hey X, thank you for helping me. I'm Cheyenne Morris. Look, I wasn't really in trouble there. Those folks never would have really hurt me. See, how do I say this? I get why you would help me. What I'm actually curious about is how you decide to help me. I mean, strangers come through here all the time, but there's something different about you. I could feel it the moment you walked in. Careful there, young gun. When our scarlet-haired young lady fancies her eyes on someone, she isn't going to let go easily. Oh gosh, Mr. Wallace, it's not like that. It was a joke, sweetheart. If you overreact to everything, you'll never find someone to whisk you away from these fields. Whisk who away from what now? Sorry. Howdy all, glad to see the place as lively as ever. Now what on earth happened here? I saw a bunch of those damn Origin lackeys scurrying back to the HQ as I was on my way over. Is everyone alright? Oh, howdy there, Demetrius. Everything's alright here now, thank the good Lord. Those troublemakers were threatening my humble patrons. They were even looking to rough up our dear Cheyenne, if you can believe it. But thankfully our new friend here, X, happened to be here to step in. Everyone else here helped out too. Sent those foul-mouthed wretches scurrying away. I'm a patient man, but I think we've all had more than enough of Origin and their like around these parts. Don't worry about Demetrius, I'm fine. Besides, X over here scared them off. They're the real deal, those Origin folk. Forget them. I mean, you've got plenty of other things to worry about, right? Maybe so. But your protection comes first and foremost, Che. That's my duty more than anything else I need to worry about. Sorry. You must be X then. I got a letter from Captain North about you. Said you need to lay low for a while. So let me give you some advice. First off, if what North said is true, then that was darn foolish doing what you just did. Now, I like Captain North. He's a good kid, smart, trustworthy, and he vouched for you in this letter, so I respect that. But you, I don't know you, and he may be giving you the benefit of the doubt. We also think the young captain has blind spots when it comes to his friends. So here's what's going to happen. You're welcome here in Illyria, but stick your neck out like this again and you'll have me to answer to. You understand me? Good. If you actually are intent on laying low for a while, I may have some work for you. Illyria got hit hard by this war, so there's plenty to do here. And I believe North said you were taking the league initiative, so I'll consider that if I were you. It's hard, honest work, but it'll keep your nose clean and your head down while you're here. So if that suits you, and it should, considering you did handle those Origin boys, see me outside, I'll wait for a minute or two. Oh yes, and thank you for helping Shay, but in the future, remember that she's under my protection, you catch my meaning? Good. Good day, X. I was going to say, I saved her and he's busting my balls. Okay, so if you drink that, it takes you to level 25. Beeflet flavoured hot wings, restore 70 HP. And that's not a bad price actually. We'll get 10 of them. I mean, if we could get like citrus berries, that'd be amazing. No. Sorry, I was in a world of my own then. Golly, all that racket sure works up an appetite, don't you think? So here, have one of these. Any friend of Chay's a friend of mine. Oh, he just give us one. Howdy partner, nice to see some noble blood in here. For a change, shame always being stuck with all these useless eaters. So it has some fine clothes that would suit a fine man like yourself. Yeah, we'll change outfits, why not? Not that you'd ever want to swap back, all you need to do is ask. I understand you wouldn't want to trudge through a swamp, who knows? Yeah, there's gotta be some like free stuff in here somewhere. At least smashed out his face. I've got no trouble. No, yeah, we spoke to you, you give us some wing, innit? This guy's just like passed out. Ooh, you can craft items. What else can we make? It's upstairs. Show what happened to that Rose lass in Calvary. I heard she was really turning that place around, but it looks like it was just to hide her drug trafficking. Well, that's a lie. Who's this guy? I've heard Genova has a bad history of slavery and racism. Now slavery's existed in Tellius too, but it's nothing like what I've heard about Genova's. In Tellius, slavery was mostly economics based, people around my age coming over to escape all of Yoak's tribal violence, infighting and caste system, trading that out for a sort of Tellian indentured servitude or even apprenticeship in some cases. Some of my ancestors got their education and they started their lives there. Now I'm not saying there wasn't no exploitation or nothing, because that's always going to happen with just about everything. But when the Yoaki that came over could tell you values first, nobody had any problems. I mean, can you imagine a full-fledged Yoaki tribe in the heart of a city? I mean, how would you even police them? I reckon that's the difference between Telly and Yoaki relations then and now. If there's any promised citizenship for the Yoaki helping winning the war, I mean, there's such a massive influx in Starlight now. I feel like that many people that quickly be impossible to try and smooth out that much culture shock. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, that must evolve something. Imported from the Kanto region. I wonder what that's for. Listen up, I've got some other league challenges heading over to my ranch in the Noble Fields. I figure the best way for you to blend in and not attract attention would be to fall in line with the rest of them. My ranch is out in the Noble Fields. Go as far west as you can, then head due north. Shouldn't be too hard to find. And if my intuition's right, I'd reckon you had a word with Che before you left. Just remember, Maya's ranch, Noble Fields, west then north. Maybe that was telling me to go and speak to her. Hey again, so yeah, hi. No, the great Major Demetrius Myers isn't my dad. My dad was a chaplain. I guess the two of them spent a lot of time together during the war though. Yeah, he's the leader of the whole province and I was still remember him as Sheriff Myers though. Kind of weird for me. And honestly, he gets on my nerves. I guess most people do really. Everyone's always bending over backwards, doting over me or trying to protect me. Like people get this look in their eye when they're around me and you don't have that. Yeah, why am I even trying to explain it? It's so ridiculous. But yeah, trust me, those guys from Origin that were in here, it's not what you think was going to happen. And look, I appreciate you stepping in like you did, that was very selfless of you, but oh crap, I lost track of time, I need to get back at work. Here, I work at the orphanage to the east of town. It's in the ignoble fields. Feel free to stop by later. I guess I owe you an explanation for all this silly sounding stuff I'm spewing. So here, you can have this. The barkeep, Mr. Wallace, always throws one of these in for free every time I stop in. Like I said, it's just aggravatingly sweet. But yeah, it was nice meeting you, X. Hope to see you later. Bye. Looks like she's developing a bit of a crush. Right then. So, gonna run and heal, and then we'll carry on. Right, and we're back. So we're just gonna head to, I think he's, what did he say? West, and then north. Ah, just clicked it because I thought there might be something on it. So where's his house? This Dad can have a look at those walls. She's flaunting their cash. I can't stand them. What's their secret? I gotta know. These obviously must be something you need. Hello, I'm Mr. Wolf. Now, unless you're here to discuss the business, I haven't much to say to you. Don't mind my husband, he's just been obsessing over the business lately and over his alcoholic intake. But never mind if his breath smells like whiskey, he's a good man, he's just a little compulsive as all. Hey there, little guy, what you saying? Sorry, there it goes again. Oh hey there, this log ties my dad's. He really likes eating the salt from my yard here, but my dad always just yells at it. See, he had a torrent it off for a while, probably longer than I've been alive. He had bred it a while ago because he was getting up there in age. And when he passed away during the war, royals tried capturing it to use for themselves, but I'm sorry I can't talk about it. It makes me even cry thinking about it. If you ever had a pet that was your best friend, that loved you so intensely that. But my dad, his drinking's been worse lately, and with him so focused on the farm and the business and everything. Look, I'm not much of a trainer, and seeing this lava just breaks my heart. My dad treats you like crap, and I feel like he's just trying to overcompensate to get his attention and earn his love and his trust. It's just not healthy. Anyways, the little guy keeps trying to play hide and seek, scoring off all over the province. It's kind of dangerous for me to just go wandering off across Illyria, but I'm afraid one day it'll just scurry off and not come back. All that wild Pokemon or poachers will have it. Hey, maybe you can find it. If he finds a trainer who can trust it, I'd much rather see him find someone who'll love and care for it like he deserves. Alright, so is this not where we've got to go? Got an eye on. This place looks massive. This is not good. quite imbalanced. Get some rain up. Right, that's one down. What we got left? This is proper bugging, this is. We're finally learning our first multi-hit. With the screech. Oh, that's perfect. Although I wish we would have done a bit more damage. As if. Oh, it's because rain's up, isn't it? How have we just missed? And a water pulse one-shots us. I just got swept because of my own move. Ah, Jesus. That's not good. Why do I get a feeling that this is going to speed us? Oh, finally something better than powerless now. Alright, so I'm going to run back and heal. Be right back. Right, and we're back. I've got no idea where I'm going. Is this his house? I think it is. But it's not here. Oh, don't tell me that I've come all the way here. I've got to go and see Cheyenne first. Oh no, here we go. Let's get right down to business. This here province is the breadbasket of Telius, and you can't reshape a region if everyone's going hungry. The problem is we've been short-handed since the war. Even though the droughts haven't been nearly as bad now, those damned royals torched and stoned so many fields that some won't even hold potatoes anymore. Let alone the wheat and corn this region needs from us to survive. And even if they did, we lost so many innocent folk that we wouldn't have the manpower to work all the acreage anyways. So to fix our long-term problem, we need to make Atri an appealing place to live again. As I'm sure you've noticed, our general store and many other structures in town have been out of commission since the war. So I need you all to gather support and funding. With enough manpower and resources, we can finish mending the last of Royale's scars on our beautiful land. Speak to any of the good folk outside Atria, I'm sure they'll have something they need taken care of. And some tasks may be too large and cumbersome to accomplish alone. Remember to work together, should be plenty of work to go around. Any questions? Look, I'm up helping rebuild a store if that's what it takes to get a badge, but I'd prefer to go it alone, reworking my style. Son, you ever been a part of a cavalry charge? If one man breaks rank, it could mean the death of every man in that unit. The difference here is you runs have the benefit of making mistakes without getting your limbs blown off. Now if any of you want my badge and my respect, you're going to learn to work as a team. The council doesn't need anyone who can't even follow basic orders. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. Good. Now then, gather funds and support for rebuilding Atria. Everyone you talk to should be willing to help. They may just need a little push. I'd reckon most folks will have something for you to do that they'd appreciate enough to lend some support to you as thanks. Now I'll be doing my part as well, and if anything comes up, just come on back up around these parts. Otherwise, just work diligently. When I have what we need, I'll let you all know. Well, alright then. Best of luck to everyone. Alright, so looks like we just gotta go around and speak to random people, see what they've got for us. A cornberry. No, that's that girl. This guy's gonna be a battle, isn't it? Maybe not. Now listen up, your boss wants to know why the price point keeps going up. Well, tell him he should know how the council's clamping down on interprovincial trade with their new tariffs, which causes Taurus shit. Their economic guy Jaeger's got them all convinced it wasn't enough government tariffs that allowed all of them monopolies under Tobias. Bastard's got it backwards, so now this is the best we could do just to keep our own heads above water. But back to business, I have two clients I need to deliver packages to, and I don't care what order you're doing. The first is some wannabe poet that's shacked up in Calvary Cove somewhere. Should be easy to find. Others that rat bastard Hot Rod Hank. He owns a shop up in Produce Point. It's a bit of a hike and he sometimes feels like more trouble than he's worth. But he always pays up and more importantly pays well. Oh, come on now, off you go. Try not to get caught. Those NIA agents could be around any corner. Oh, so to do this I've got to go all the way back to Polaris Point. I've already spoke to you. Actually, I don't remember you saying that much last time. Oh, hello there, how may I help you? Dimitri's going to rebuild the general store, that's excellent news. Much more convenient selling my crops to local distributors. I'd love to pitch in, but I need help with something first. The Wolves family's been raking in the profits lately and leaving me in the dust. I need to figure out why they've been so successful, so I'm trying to compete with them. Yeah, I know that house will go back. I swear he wasn't there before. Is it through here? Want to know why would I tell some stranger my business secrets? If they have to be drunk out of my mind to do that. Okay, I didn't even know I got some whiskey. My crops and livestock aren't any better than anyone else's. Just started trading with some of them desert folk. I think the drought's still keeping their prices high. Can you imagine? And okay, he's smashed. Must have been the whiskey I got from when I went to that bar. I've just got to remember where that house was. Is it this one? Yeah. He's sharking some of the desert trails. I don't realise prices drop back down. Caravans find out someone from Illyria has been hosing them, it'll hurt their trust in the rest of us too. Right, so that's one task. Make some caramel candies. Holy sword, holy shell. Sure, I've got them. Oh, Jesus. I don't think we stand much chance here. Level 35 mods down. It's probably not the best thing. As if we've just missed. Oh, of course we'd get parallels. Probably not going to hit him now. Watch. Did we take it out? Yes. Go on, Onyx. Look who just casually walks around with that high level mods down. I am Al Shazar, merchant and guildsman. My people believe that all life is connected, so it is truly unfortunate to see a place where the differences of each man and woman prevent true community from forming. Show me through your actions that our collective will is above strife, above hate, above all, and I will reward you with gifts from my people. Why does that look like you can get in? That's fine. Huh? Embrace true freedom, true individuality. Price of their safety is slave. So what, are you just a slave to a large system? Do you have a question you made the laws you follow so unquestionably? Isn't it? Oh, I was gonna say, I swear she's supposed to be in like jail. Like that was proper like making me weird. Did we go in here? Oh no, we'll take that though. Got a whipped dream. Some guy with blue eye was asking around about those hormones they give to the Tauros to domesticate them. Said he was interested in getting his hands on some of the ones they use to make the Tauros real big and mad and such, so look, maybe down and out here, but no way I'm stooping to those kind of lows just to make an extra buck or two. I mean, I already lost most of my possessions. If I give up my morals too, whatever, what even am I? This is going to be a long thing. This used to be my home, was raised here just like my pappy and his pappy before him. Went north with my family until this war was over, but now that I'm back, my house is a damn ruin. I can't remember where she said, so I don't want to go there. Spooky. It just seems to be like so much like map. Okay, this is where she was. With the swing of his mighty sword, the walls over, the region was united under one banner for the first time in history. That region was named Telius. The magical artifacts that were fought over for so long were divided evenly. One was given to each of the major families that helped the first king. That way, no one person could ever divide the nation again. Wow, wait, Miss Shay, which one is your family again? No, I don't know what families are all there, and sadly no one remembers what all of those artifacts were even able to do. But legends say the first of those relics was the king's sword. It fell straight down from the sky. That's why our capital is called Starlight. Tell us another story. Oh, I'd love to, but you all know Mrs. Roberts will want to make sure you all get your math lessons. Well, how about this? If no one falls asleep during the class, I'll bake a big cake for everyone. And then I'll tell you as many stories as you want. How's that sound? Wait for Miss Roberts to be ready. I'm going to just step outside for 1 second. Hello, I'm Matilda Robinson. 18-year-old orphan. You came, sorry, I was a little occupied there. I adore these children, but sometimes they can be a real hassle. Anyways, I wanted to properly thank you for what you did before in the slough. There's this coffee truck from Starlight that's set up shop just outside town. I know we work here, so how about we go there and chat for a bit beyond me? If you want to go there together, we'll just meet me there. It's just on the other side of Battery near the crossroads. Let's just go together. Italianos. Rachel will go and see she let me pay for both of them. I just don't feel right about letting you give me so many freebies. that's all kind of you to offer, of course. Well, shoot, I guess if it's what makes you feel best, then that's how we'll do it. Anything from your favourite customer. Alright then, here you are, 2 Italianos for your hot off the press. Alright, this one's for you, let's go sit down, yeah? You saw things what I meant earlier. All the time everyone shows me this over the top kindness, even when I haven't done anything to earn it. Did you see that? How Rachel over there was looking at me, giving me a free coffee like I was the best friend from childhood. I've barely even spoken to her before. And I'm sure you saw it too with the barkeep, Mr. Wallace in the saloon. Literally everyone acts like that towards me. It's really frustrating sometimes. I'm sorry, I probably sound crazy, but like, I can't talk to anyone about it. They always act like I don't know what I'm doing talking about, except for you. Yeah, it's so strange. I feel I don't know, vulnerable in a way. I'm just so used to people treating me in these over-exaggerated, simplistic ways, I guess. So thank you. You don't know how badly I need to get that out of my chest. Thought I was going crazy earlier. So yeah, thanks for grabbing this coffee with me. And you know, if you're interested, I did promise kids a pretty awesome cake. And I have a pretty cool idea in mind. Are you familiar with the Pokemon alchemy? It's a cake Pokemon from the Galar region. When I tell you there are 6 different alchemy forms, based on the ingredients that you use, alchemy will take on a different type and even have different moves and abilities. So why don't you pick the form you want, find the corresponding ingredient, and then we can bake cake together. I'll leave you a little note that lists the ingredients and alchemy forms for you. Meet you back at the orphanage when you have the ingredients you want and we can get to baking. What's mint? Fairy ice time. Creme brulee. Fairy fire time. Pure fairy type, hidden ability, ripen. Here we got a green tea powder actually. I want to see what she sells. Beverage that increase your movement speed. Oh, I think you need this for a task. Daisy, we're going to be the richest folks in the area. We could finally end up with more acreage than Demetrius. I might even buy another tractor. Been growing a patch of magical cucumbers next to the other crops brought from a travelling fisherman last month. Cost a pretty penny, but look, I just harvested my first one today. I'm pretty sure that's a Payukamuku. A sea cucumber Pokemon. As you may have just said, I got me some magical cucumbers. 1500. I feel like I'm going to have to pay that. It's going to be a part of the task, innit? I'm going to have to buy more. just say they're all level 50? That can't be right. Oh, we've got an item here. Is that phalanx? And it's combi. And some mad ursaring that looks like it's coming for me. Bale. Hello, yes, I missed Dawson. How do you do? Yes, we currently do have a young foal for sale. Our son is currently handling that, so please speak to me inside the estate if you're interested in purchasing. I'd love to, but I don't know how to get in. This one was some snobby man with a scale of white. No, that's too much money. I'm gonna have to like really save up some money here. Let's see if we can find something to do before we end this episode. It's gotta be summer. Everyone has like a story that you talk to. No shipment that doesn't meet the quota. We need more manpower for this. Well, if it is a Captain North's favourite little chess piece. Don't take that wrong way, sure, but it's been a pawn. I saw you gave Rose quite a shirt that's pretty nice, so you went from Demetrius now, you're here for lumber. Here's one to get you started, but unfortunately almost everything here is already dedicated to other projects. Grab me 7, I'll set those aside for Demetrius, should be more than satisfied. I think I got 3. What are these called? Hey, it's not a challenge at X, right? They'll be carrying the rest of us through these tasks, don't you think so? Yo, XD for the countryside of the city. You both have 2 badges, right? So, why don't you 2 bad effects, would you have to see this commission through to the end of the meal? If you win a meal, how about this? Not only can you quit, but I'll even pay for the train ticket back to Starlight. Looks like we've got a battle. You should outspeed it before you reached. Famous last words. That didn't knock him out, you're joking me. That's a crit as well, that's like really bad. One more. Gotta love those stat boosts. Those moves that here you went to enter his academy too, didn't you, X? Dang, I knew Mr. Garrow's mentioned you one time now that I think about it. But hey, you know he's one of the league leaders now, right? Yeah, he's still technically headmaster there, but I guess it's a little more of a figurehead position now. Still, you should go visit him if you get the chance. But you seem a bit more clear-headed now, Emil. Ready to get back to work. Fine, I'll ask fair and square. I guess if I'm going to keep up with people like X and live up to my name, I'll need to work harder. Sight, and I guess that means I can handle a hot, smelly farm or two. So get hold of the Illyria. It's Emil time. Okay, so I don't know if that actually means anything. Ah, look, Togepi. Right, so I'm going to run back and heal, and we'll probably end the episode here. Next episode, I'll look at doing like specific tasks. I'll have a look at like what you can do. Hopefully we can get through them. But yeah, till next time, Poke fans. Over and out.